Okay, so here's some new paintings that I made. This one is called the sun. As you can see, there's a large orange thing, which is obviously the sun. It has little dots in it to resemble sort of little volcanoes and eruptions. It's got a total sphere of light around it. It's sort of like blazing, and then it's extending towards the outer layers. It's a little bit abstract, but it's interesting. This is a fish. It's very abstract. It's very experimental. It's got little bits of puffy paint. It's because there's so much paint on it, it's stayed puffy after it's dried. Basically what I did was I just vaguely made up the shape. Got little bunks, different colors for bits of the other areas, little fin there, and of course the blue outer layer is water. It took 24 hours to dry, and when it dried I was able to put these little pen drawings on, which include the eye here, and of course the outer rim, so you can actually see it's sort of a fish. This one is an old painting which I redid to make it more interesting than what it was. It did have a fourth house there, but it was too imperfect. It didn't actually fit in with the other houses, so I just wiped it off, put sand there instead, and began to decorate. This used to be an earthen red natural pathway, but I changed it into a bank of water to make it more interesting. It had this green here, but I didn't think that was enough, so I put more jungle to it, including the other green bank. I put green and white in the water to make like a river flow, and I outlined it with a bit of black pen on the rim so you could see the edges of the bank. I retouched this house in little bits which got a bit damaged during the repainting. I darkened this background. It used to be bright blue, now it's like a green. I got rid of the fourth house here and put sand on it, white sand, and more orange here, and then I drew in a bit of a bank there to resemble a slope. I put little bits of green on the edges of each house to make it more interesting, and of course I put this big old palm tree here with a bottle nose base, a couple little coconuts up here, and 3 palm leaves which are outlined with blue pen to sort of make its image stand out. So I think it's pretty good. It's probably going to go at least for over $5, but I'm not sure yet. Some people might make $50 out of such a painting, but because I'm such an amateur, you never know how much you're ever going to get. But it'd be nice to get like $50 or $100, but you might get $5 to $10. But whatever, there's high interest on this painting, so I have high hopes that it might actually do well this time. This is a highway painting. I created it in the image of another highway painting, but I added orange to the horizon, and it doesn't have actually glitter paint, or it just has normal paint, so it's not glittery, it's just normal. I re-outlined these at the front with a bit more pen because they're a little bit messy, and I left the rest to it. I also completed this with pen, so yeah. So a little highway image there. So, okay. This is a very messy, abstract beach painting. I don't know why I did it, but it's in the image of a previous painting that I did. There's a bit of high interest on here, but I don't know how well it would do. It's got some orange sand with little freckles. Chair here, wooden chair. Wide blue ocean. Few birds up here. Puffy clouds. Puffy sun. And of course blue sky. It's got a very messy side. I think about retouching it or leaving it, I don't know. That's pretty interesting.